The week 11 assignment is similar to the week 10, except for this time you're going to be looking at a qualitative study. So again, you can look back at your annotated bibliography and see if you had any qualitative studies within that. If not, you can go in and find a new article. If you look specifically at the different types of qualitative studies that exist, that may help guide your search. For example, grounded theory or phenomenology, ethnography. Oftentimes, an article will tell you the type of research in the title, so you may be able to plug in some of those types of qualitative studies in order to increase your search and find studies that meet those criteria. You do need to make sure that what you're using is a primary qualitative study, not a prior literature review, a metasynthesis, or meta-analysis. You need to make sure you can read the entire article, and again, you need to paraphrase your responses in your own words, not only copy and paste directly from the article. You need to include a PDF of the article in the very first step. If there's not a PDF of the article present, you won't receive a score for this assignment. So many of these will be similar to what you did last week, but there are some variations. The APA reference still needs to be indicated. The research question that was being asked by the article, not your PICO question. The research design used by the researchers in that article. Description of the sample. Description of the setting. Description of the time frame. Oftentimes in qualitative studies, they go on for a prolonged period of time. Sometimes it's weeks, months, sometimes even years. So tell a little bit of the time frame in which the study was conducted, the results, the implications to your social determinant of health. Questions 9 and 10 go back to your interpretation. So again, how do you feel that article, the implications of that article, tie into your social determinant of health, and also your interpretation of the implications for that research into nursing as a whole. It's a little different in qualitative studies as far as they don't use specific statistical tests, but they'll tell you how data was collected. So was it done in multiple interviews? Were they video recorded? Were they audio recorded? You need to tell specifically how data was collected, differently from, for example, in the quantitative you had a lot more like survey tools and that type of thing. And then data analysis. Sometimes you'll see a specific data analysis software such as Atlas TI or something like that included. Other times they'll talk about coding. So look and see how do they analyze their findings, and make sure you put that in. So questions 11 and 12 do need to come directly from your study, but questions 9 and 10 are the ones that are based on your interpretation.